tier, so let's talk about my top 10. Oh my god, why did I just do that? I just made a mess. Up first, we have the SpiderMan Toothpaste. Let's check it out. Face. SpiderMan Toothpaste.
Fat Glob.
Fat Glob.
This is Dental Digest.
Oh, did you hear that? Let's get a replay.
Fat Glob. This is Dental Digest. Let's get
the way this toothpaste like flung around and slung or like flipped around, I don't even know how to describe it, but it was the most satisfying thing ever for me in person, especially like in this scene right here. It just like flung and like splung around, and then like the way it flung around, perfection. Now let's move on to the next fat glob, and that's glow in the dark toothpaste. Dark toothpaste from Australia. From Australia. Oh, look at that fat glob. Have you seen a more toxic looking toothpaste? If you have, let me know, because I have personally never seen a more toxic looking toothpaste than this stuff, but this stuff was literally radioactive. I had to go through some crazy websites to get this toothpaste sent to me in the US. I wanted to get my hands on it, and once I got it, I mean, like, the color of this toothpaste was insane. Now this is where the magic is. The magic happens once the lights get turned off. Look at this. Little snap effect. When I was editing, I literally recorded my hand going like, so I can have this like light turn off sound effect. And then just look at how insane this toothpaste looks when I'm brushing. What? It's just like an absolute mess. It's all over my face. The glow in the dark is literally the coolest thing ever. So if I ever drop a product line, it has to be as cool as this. It has to stand up to like the cool level factor of glow in the dark toothpaste, because look how amazing those after results are. This toothpaste clearly earns a spot in the top 10 because the glow in the dark toothpaste, super unique. It looks super toxic, but in reality it was super fun. But now let's move on to the next toothpaste. Meet our lead astronaut, Captain Disclosing Time. Captain Disclosing Time was the main astronaut on this voyage, and he made sure that toothpaste traveled safely to space and back. This was an epic and insane project for me. It took so much energy. It literally took 2 months to figure out how to send this toothbrush and toothpaste and disclosing tablets and mouthwash to space. But once we got it down, it was one of the most satisfying things ever, seeing that care package land and retrieving it. It took so much planning, but was honestly the most epic project we've done yet. I wanted to see if sending toothpaste to space would actually change the way it cleaned my teeth or tasted, and honestly, I like to think it made the toothpaste taste different, but I don't really know if it did. Fat glob. This is Dental Digest. Let's get brushing. Ranking wise on how this fat glob is sitting on the bristles, it's not one of my favorites. It's kind of lopsided, and look at the very tip of the toothbrush. It's got like this like little weird overhang. The toothpaste application could have been better here, but the fact that this toothpaste was sent to space makes this fat glob top tier. Anyways, the cleaning experience had a slightly different taste. It had like a burnt flavor. I don't know if it was the toothpaste or the toothbrush bristles, but now that we saw how well it cleaned, let's move on to the next toothpaste. Homemade ramen toothpaste. Let's go. Bring this all the way up. Let's add the ramen. If you guys have ever eaten ramen like that, it's actually pretty good. I love how I use toothbrushes as chopsticks to test the ramen. It was honestly big brain IQ. Mix it together, and just like that, we're good to go. Guys, this toothpaste looks like straight doo-doo. Let's get brushing. The fat glob factor on this toothpaste was very low. It looks like pure doo-doo. It's like a weird glisten and shine that no toothpaste has ever had that I've tested out so far, which makes it look even more sus than before. Even though this toothpaste tastes like doo-doo and I never want to use it again, it's got a spot on my top 10 because it was so much fun bringing one of my favorite foods into a toothpaste. Let me know what your guys' favorite food is down below, and maybe I'll turn it into a toothpaste flavor. Now it's time to move on to the next fat glob. The automatic toothbrush. Let's go. Sheesh.
Vanilla lavender toothpaste.
Vanilla lavender toothpaste.
Ready for this?
Ready for this?
Glob. Round 2. Fat glob.
Look how satisfying those fat globs are. I mean, could there have been a more perfection fat glob? I mean, look how smooth the toothpaste are. Those smooth lines. Round 2. I mean, I got the sound effects in there. I'm big on Mortal Kombat, so I had to throw in the round 2 Mortal Kombat voice sound effect. And it just turned out so perfect on both sides. I mean, it was a lot of toothpaste, yes indeed, but I'm happy the toothpaste tasted good. While this toothpaste and fat glob was satisfying, this toothbrush was not satisfying at all to use. Did not clean at all, and we can clearly see that in the after results. So let's check them out.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You're in the gulag now. Fight to earn redeployment.
And then I whip out my trusty Sonic hair.
Much better.
Much better. This fat globber earned a spot on my list because of how smooth and seamless that U-shaped texture fat glob turned out. Up next is the toothpaste dispensing toothbrush made by Nest, a super futuristic toothbrush. But let's check out the video. Let's fill her up with some all-natural toothpaste. Gotta use the Tom's of Maine all-natural toothpaste. Look, it literally took almost a full tube of toothpaste. The toothpaste does come out a little sus, I will say. Let's get a little replay on the shake action. As you can see, my hands were shaking because it was kind of hard to press it. It was really satisfying to press the button and see the toothpaste ooze out, but it didn't come out as clean as I was hoping it to. Let's take a look at the fat glob sitting on the bristles. Not clean, not aesthetic, but the fact that the toothpaste was stored in the handle of the toothbrush and then was dispensed out of the bristles earns this fat glob on a spot on my ranking for one of the best globs of the year. Up next is my 24 karat gold toothbrush and toothpaste, which I made from the YouTube gold play button. I don't know why I destroyed it, but I wanted to make some awesome content for you guys, and it kind of turned out pretty epic if you ask me. Find out how I turned this into this on my YouTube channel. And it's gorgeous. Look how gorgeous that thing is. I had to complete the gold toothbrush with some gold toothpaste, so you know your boy had to pull out the 24 karat gold toothpaste. I mean, just look how sick the cap was. Expensive hotel hand soap. I say it smells like hotel hand soap, and indeed it does. It has this like floral taste. If I were to grab like a rosebud and then eat it, that's what it tasted like. It just tasted like flowers. This is probably one of my most favorite fat globs. Let's just listen to it. Expensive hotel hand soap. Fat glob. This is the perfect pitch. Added a little bit of deepness in the voice. This positioning of the brush, the back product, me in the background with the toothpaste is just perfection. I mean, look at that. We got the gold play button in the background, and then we just have a huge fat glob of toothpaste sitting on the bristles. It is gorgeous. I mean, I haven't reviewed any toothpaste that has the same type of shimmer as this one does, and it just makes it look like a super luxurious product that I would love to use every day, except it tastes like hand soap, so I wouldn't use it every day. And then on top of it all, this toothbrush and toothpaste clean fantastic, so it definitely earned a spot on one of my favorite globs of the year. Up next, we have the organic toothbrush and toothpaste from Whole Foods. Cinnamon toothpaste? Cinnamon toothpaste? Fat glob. Let's get brushing. Let's get brushing. The reason why I love this fat glob is I got a nice little back and forth action, like fat glob. I mean, it just turned out perfect. And then if you look at the next scene, when I'm holding it out to the camera, you can just see in my eyes, your boy is scared. I like cinnamon, but I don't know if I like cinnamon that much. Look at my facial reactions when I'm... But now let's move on to the next fat glob. The world's largest toothbrush. If you guys thought that previous video was a fat glob, this one was the ultimate granddaddy fat globs of all fat globs. Twin pack. We used the double Aqua Fresh Twin Pack, extra clean. I needed twice the power for twice the amount of bristles. So there was a couple ways I was thinking about removing the caps on this toothbrush. At first, I had a samurai sword and I was ready to like slice off the caps, but it wasn't working because I wasn't having enough momentum. But I ended up getting some cool sound effects when I flicked it off because it ended up hitting a bunch of stuff in the room and it ended up sounding pretty good. So let's go back and listen to that. Fat glob. Anyways, I really wanted to go like Sah! And just like slice it off and have like this slow motion, like half the toothpaste tube falling off. And now lastly, my favorite fat glob of this year's gotta go to the homemade toothpaste. Look at this stuff, it's straight doo-doo. It looks so gross and like cement. Before results. The before results, not that good. Fat glob. If you guys want to see how I made the toothpaste, check out my YouTube channel. Let's get brushing. This toothpaste was basically like a clay and was able to shape it in any way, shape, or form. So when I put it on the toothpaste, I was able to get this perfect fat glob that sat on the toothbrush bristles perfectly symmetrical, resulting in this gorgeous glob of toothpaste on it. The only thing was it looked like straight doo-doo because the toothpaste was so dark and muddy. I mean, look at my face. I am not happy here. Slowly gets better as you keep brushing. I'm trying to make myself feel better because it was something that I created, but low-key, deep down, I know that this toothpaste was not tasting good. I really enjoyed making that homemade toothpaste, and I'm looking forward to making a second version of it. We'll see you brushers in the next one, and as always, smile on. Ciao.